Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here, the lab coach on back order, and it's time for episode number 22 of our Pokemon Yellow Randomized Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we finished up with the Team Rocket headquarters in Rocket Game Corner, of course, in Celadon City. Got ourselves the Sylph Scope, dealt with Giovanni. I don't even remember what he had. He wasn't that impressive. We managed to pull through. Oh! We met a Mewtwo in the last episode as well, with a critical psychic attack, which almost cost us our Charizard. But, no spoilers. Well, too late, spoilers. We managed to survive. We still have the full team with us. In fact, let's just get the team recap taken care of right now. Who needs the next level? We're going to let Blaze get to the front here. Jiggles can be next. We're going to put Gary, our Gyarados, as our third Pokemon. There we go. Alright, so Blaze, our Charizard, level 29. He is still with us, with Ember, Scratch, Growl, and Leer. Next is Jiggles, the Wigglytuff, with a attack set of 54, so not too crazy there. He's level 29. He has Body Slam, Double Slap, Sing, and Defense Curl. Next is Gary the Gyarados at level 29 as well. He's got a pretty good attack set at 86, with Tackle, Dragon Rage, Bite, and Blizzard. Next is Guar at level 30, our Primeape, with 78 for his attack stat. Low Kick, Karate Chop, Rock Slide, and Leer for the moves. Buster the Haunter is next with a special stat of 80 at level 30. Psychic, Confuse Ray, Hypnosis, and Thunder are the moves. And last but not least, we have our Digging Medusa, the level 30 Onyx. Massive defense of 113. Dig, Rock Throw, Screech, and Bind. So we're going to head into Lavender Town. Well, we're in Lavender Town. We're going to head into Pokemon Tower. What's kind of cool right now is this is going to be a new encounter. We do not yet have an encounter in Pokemon Tower. In fact, we even talked to people here. We already talked to people here. We're going to skip past here. The furthest we went last time was to deal with our rival Blue up here on floor number 2. Blue on 2, how about that? And we're going to go ahead and continue on up the tower. Even we could not identify the wayward ghosts. A Sylph Scope might be able to unmask them. We have that in our possession, thanks to Giovanni. Alright, let's just get our encounter out of the way right now. In fact, wait a minute. How are our Pokeballs looking? I've got 17. I think we're okay. So as we wait for our encounter, I can mention that, first of all, I feel a little bit heartbroken. Not seriously, but our good, regular, loyal viewer Robert let me know something kind of unfortunate about Pokemon Sun and Moon. I'll tell you that in a moment as we see a Venomoth. I don't think we have one of you yet. So you are our first encounter. Can we weaken you at all with Blaze? I'm thinking not. But we can easily go with Gary and go with a Dragon Rage, because we'll see how much damage we do. If you're still in the green, we can hit you with a second one, but I somehow doubt you're going to survive 2 Dragon Rages. So we're just going to head and try the first one. See how much damage we can inflict. Yeah, that's not really going to be that good. Okay, so we can, of course, sing you to sleep with Jiggles, which might be the best way to go. If I bring in our Hypnosising Haunter, you have Psychic Attack, which is not going to be good. Was that Psychic? No, it wasn't Psychic. It was Confusion? I should have paid attention. Anyway, Sing. It's Confusion. Alright. But, yeah, so something I was... Oh, come on. Jiggles. Thank you. Aw, Jiggles. Anyway, something I was considering doing at one point in Sun and Moon is sending up a bunch of Ditto from Pokemon Yellow. Of course, you can get 3 max IVs from all your Pokemon sent up from the Virtual Console games of Red, Blue, and Yellow. I was considering sending up 2 Ditto, each with beneficial IVs, like say one Ditto has attack, defense, and speed, the other has special attack, special defense, and HP, and breeding them together. Turns out, I don't want Super Potion, turns out as Robert did let me know, you cannot breed 2 Ditto together anymore. I think it was a thing that used to be a thing in the games, but they've taken it out of Sun and Moon. It is not a thing in the Alola region any longer. So, unfortunately, I can't do that. But I still have the possibility of getting a Destiny Knot and trying to breed, like for example, if I have a Tauros with max IVs for attack, defense, and speed, I can breed it with the Ditto with max IVs for the other 3 stats, and with a Destiny Knot, there is a chance that the offspring Tauros could have max IVs in at least 5 stats. You know, it's kind of not, I wouldn't say risky, it's kind of unlikely, but it could happen. And I also want to say thank you to Robert for letting me know something I didn't know. Venomoth, come on. I want to advance this game. Stay in the ball. But thank you to Robert for letting me know that there is a place to simply purchase, with battle points, a Destiny Knot. If you go to the Battle Royal Dome on Akala Island, you can get items from the Battle Royal Dome. How did I go this long in Sun and Moon not realizing that there is an item purchasable shop in the Battle Dome? Okay, we're switching into Buster. I know Confusion's super effective, but it's not Stab. We're 10 levels above. We have the highest special stat on the team right here. You're going to disable Hypnosis, aren't you? No. Alright, that is good. We could actually... I'm not disable anymore. We could actually confuse you as well. That might be the way to go. Hit yourself. Just don't knock yourself out. Just hit yourself once. Just once. Maybe once more. But we're going to try Hypnosis you right now. Alright. But yeah, so Destiny Knot is an item that you can get in there. Stay asleep. And my nephew did tell me... That sounded different. Anyway, my nephew did tell me that he has a Destiny Knot in his game, and he's like, I'm sure it wasn't a pickup item. It was just something that he somehow got. He didn't remember where it was. And as it turns out, it must have been the Battle Royal Dome, because there are so many items there that I now, like, I've sort of fallen off of doing the battle tree in Sun and Moon because I'm doing other stuff, like breeding a lot of Pokemon, and we make the capture of Venomoth. Excellent stuff. It took like 72 Pokeballs, but here we go. Venomoth, the poison moth Pokemon. The powdery scales on its wings are hard to remove. They also contain poison that leaks out on contact. So we're going to name you after the Venomoth in Pokemon Go. Simply put, it is Eddie. The reason I named it Eddie is because initially I was going to call it... What was I going to call it? Oh, well, the name sort of comes from, of course, the Venom symbiote from Spider-Man. Now, I was going to call it Brock initially, until I realized, well, hey, there's Diglett here too. Until I realized, well, Brock is already a name in the world of Pokemon. I can't call it Brock, you know, we already have Brock. So I thought, let's just go with Eddie. And then, of course, as soon as the Gen 2 update of Pokemon Go occurred, turned out that Eddie is a female. So we can pronounce it Edie, maybe, for Edith. I don't care. It's the name we gave, and we're going to keep it as Eddie. And that's what we're sticking to. So we find ourselves one great ball. Erg! Ah! Woohoo! Grah! Let's go. Let's see what these Chandlers all have. Yes, I said Chandler. I did that intentionally. Could they be any more spiritual? We have a Machoke. Looks like you're about to choke. Alright, let's go for the Ember. What was I just saying? See, I get sidetracked so quickly. Don't karate chop me. You can't get a critical. You're as slow as... What is your speed stat? I was going to say slow as a slowpoke, but that is insulting. I mean, okay, there's your critical hit. Whatever. Let's just burn you away. You're good. You're done. You be gone. With a critical Ember when I didn't need it. Anyway, Chandler number 1 is defeated. Wah! I'm saved! And I did that. I saved you. The ghost can be identified by the Sylph Scope. Thank you. I didn't know that, but I'm excited to see. What is the parent of Marowak going to be, or sorry, the parent of Cubone going to be when we get up to the top? Not sure if we're going to make it there in this video or not, but we'll see. Anyway, what was I going to say? Now, something I wanted to mention in the last episode, just sort of like, you know, some random chit-chat back and forth here, is I didn't anticipate how well my audio recorder is going to do. In fact, this little guy right here, I've shown it off many times. It's what I used for, and we're going to be switching out on this one. It's what I used for the Pokemon Go video this week and the Pokemon TCG Guardians Rising pre-release. And okay, admittedly, I want to make sure I can get a better microphone. The clip microphone seemed to work completely fine, but the microphone I was using to interview the players with, it had some like sort of static going on with that, so I want to get a better microphone. It's a microphone I've had for a long time. I just needed to grab something quick for the video, and that's what I went with. But it's not the most up-to-date microphone. What am I doing? Beats me. Sorry, I was possessed. Oh, you're okay. You're excused. That happens to all the best of us. Be gone, evil spirit. I ain't no evil spirit. I'm a good guy. Unless you're talking about the ghost behind me. I was expecting Willow to be there. Hi, Mr. Mime. I didn't even see you show up. We're gonna scratch you. But yeah, the audio recorder is really just... It's working better than I was expecting it to. What's kind of cool, in the Pokemon Go video, there's a part where I was about to take on the Aquatic Center gym, the Team Valor gym, and... I got a barrier. Come on, defense. Get out of here. What is this, bench barrier? What are you, TCG, Mr. Mime? Critical hit. No, of course not. But there's a part in the video of Pokemon Go where I say, hopefully it's going to block out the background noise, especially that loud car coming down the way, right? When I was saying that, as recording it, I could hear that loud car. It was very noisy, and I was expecting it to be just kind of drowning out my voice. Whew, the spirit left! Get out of here, you. That's right. My friends were possessed too. But what's kind of cool, when I was doing the editing of the video, and I hear myself talking about that loud car coming down the way, I couldn't hear a thing in the video. And I was like, that's how well this thing blocks out the background sound? I love this thing. This is amazing. And Rhino, one of our regular viewers on some of the videos as well, has also agreed that the audio quality sounds so much better, even after I lost a little foam tip for the microphone. Which I do want to find, like, I just gotta find a place around here in my area that sells, you know, I guess microphone accessories. I could even try the computer store right next door to me. They might have something over there. Be cursed with me! Kwa! No, thank you. So if I can get that, I'll get some good audio quality back again. If I want to get, like, if I get a proper microphone, which I can easily pick up at, like, an electronics store or something like that, then, excuse me, then we can have some pretty good, I don't know if I want to stay in with Blaze. What are you doing over there? Psst, get away from that coat. She's gonna try to claw my coat apart again. My jean jacket is torn apart. Well, it was torn apart. I had to sew it back together. And it's all because she tried climbing up. Of course, I'm talking about Willow, the cat. She tried climbing up my jacket so many times over the winter season. I'm gonna go to Gary. And, like, there was already a hole in the top of the coat, around, like, the label part. Why are you trying to teleport? And I think just by her climbing up, her weight tore it open from shoulder to shoulder. And, you know, what do you want? What do you want? You want to come over and say hi? She's never come over to say hi. Hang on. We're going to take a break from this. Come here. Come here. Come here. Bear with me, folks. Come hop on my lap. I'm going to get you. She doesn't want me to get her. Hang on, I'll be right back. She just wanted to visit outside, so I just let her go, and we're back here in the game. But yeah, so, one of the nice things about being sort of a costumer, and hi, Graveler, would you explode at this point? I'll give you the chance. Get out of here. Blizzard attack, you can't survive this. You actually could, but you won't. Of course, our special stat is not super amazing on Gary, and it's not a stab move, it's only single super effective, not hyper effective, so to speak. What? That's right, it's only regular effective. Or regular super effective, whatever. We can't crack the identity of the ghosts. You should get a Sylph Scoop. We got an Awakening. Got a Wild Encounter. Now, there are 3 possible encounters in here, and that's the 3rd one right there. I didn't think we were going to find it. This is possibly the Haunter of the tower. But you're still just kind of low level. In fact, wait, I want to heal Blaze, just in case we get another wild, not wild, but a something like a Kadabra. I'm trying to hold out until we can get to the restoration spot on, I think, the next floor. Because I would have healed Jiggles by now, but I'm gonna wait, because it's gonna take a lot of super potions to heal him up. Oh, beat me not! We're fighting Yoda, everybody. Did I make that reference last time? I probably did. Chandler number 72, okay. Got an Alakazam. It's gonna teleport. And at level 22, it's still faster than us. I mean, thanks for the quick knockout and the easy experience, but, like, why is he going for teleport? You must have more than that at that level. Mewtwo had Psychic at level 20. What are you guys doing? Huh? Who? What? That's right. May the departed souls of Pokemon rest in peace. That is right as well. So, one of the nice things about being a costumer, not an amazing, super high-skilled one, but, you know, I can get by with my costumes. Ghost, no, Qua, is I have learned some kind of rudimentary sewing skills. So, when my coat was kind of basically all falling apart, and it's still falling apart, it's kind of a continuous thing of keeping it alive, I had to go and, like, stitch up some of the holes in it, right? I was actually going around to see if I can find a new denim jacket, like a jean jacket, because I like the style of it and all that, and everywhere I looked, I could not find a male denim jacket. There's plenty of female ones, but I mean, not that there's anything wrong with this, but I just kind of don't want to wear a denim jacket with like big pink heart on the side and like the word love and stuff, you know? I kind of like just a basic kind of a denim jacket, my own preference. So I couldn't find anything like that, and at that point I thought, I'm just going to have to try to stitch this one up, because I think, did I tell you, the cat tore the jacket from shoulder to shoulder by widening that hole, and that was going to be a lot of stitching. That's why I decided to see if I can buy a new one first. Where is the ghost? It's all around you. It's in your spirit, it's in your heart, it's in your soul. I must have been dreaming. We got a couple of items here. Wild encounter. There's the Haunter again. Unless you're supposed to be the Cubone. But we've already seen... Hang on. So Venomoth we've seen one of. Maybe that was the Haunter. Could we have actually found a Haunter-ish kind of thing on our first encounter in the tower? Got ourselves an antidote for poison. Got ourselves a paralyzed heal for paralysis. And never mind, super potion. That's good. I actually just used one, and I've replaced it now. So, since I couldn't find a new jacket, even though I am going to have to buy one eventually, this one is still... I'm going to use it for the time being. And my sewing skills, like I said, are kind of on the basic side, but they're enough to keep this thing patched up for the time being, which is pretty cool. I never really took any official sewing lessons. I don't know the proper way to do it. I just know what holds stuff together. There's 4 different encounters in here? What are the 4 encounters? Ghastly, Cubone, Haunter. What am I missing? You're kind of worth the experience. What is the 4th encounter in Pokemon Yellow's tower? Does anyone out there know? Like, what are the 4 regular encounters that you get in Pokemon Tower? I don't know. Okay, we're gonna heal up first of all. Come, child, I sealed this space with white magic. You can rest here. Magic? In my Pokemon game? What is this, Legend of Zelda? What is this, Dragonite again? What is going on? Level 25. That's gonna be a nice, quick knockout with Blizzard. And we're gonna get our PP back, thanks to the white magic of Rosa down here. Why Rosa? Final Fantasy 2/3, of course. That was 2 and 3, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. So, since we're gonna get to heal everyone up, we're gonna get Jiggles in the active spot. He can get the next level up, since there are no ghosts to worry about in here. Very cool. Enter the Purified Protected Zone. Chaz's Pokemon are fully healed up. Get out of the way. Step aside. We want through to those stairs eventually. Give me your soul. Who are you, Bart Simpson? In that one episode of The Simpsons, when he sold his soul for $5 and bought these water expansion foam dinosaurs that he thought was actually going to become a real dinosaur, and then drip funny smelling water on Lisa. You know the episode. If you don't, ignore all that. Oh, Ralph Wiggum. Poor Ralph. Anyway, enough said. I'm just reminiscing about... Oh, you might not even know what I'm talking about. But those of you who do know exactly what's going on. I was under possession. Alright, a few more Chandlers left to go for. What's the time? Are we really that not far into the episode? We still got plenty of time. You shall join us. I just had to lean in forward and look at my counter. I thought we were almost at the end of the episode. Anyway, a Dewgong comes out as Jiggles leads the way. Body slam, body slam. I think 2 should do the trick. Headbutt? That's not stab. Even though you'd be stabbing me with the horn on your head, with a headbutt, that ain't no stab attack. Get out of here. Goodbye, Chandler. What a nightmare. So what's kind of cool about the randomizer is, I was possessed. Is that, of course, most of these trainers, these Chandlers, all have, you know, Ghastly, some Haunter sometimes, but everything's random, so you can see all sorts of different Pokemon. For example, we're seeing a Dragonite once again. Not wasting my time with that. Why would a Dragonite rap? Come on. Use Draco Meteor already. Yeah, it doesn't exist yet. Whatever. Think to the future. Zombies! They're what? Why does there be zombies? This isn't Snakewood. Alright, Rapidash comes in. 24. I'm expecting this to outspeed Jiggles. Don't flinch me, though. Nice little thing I can talk about right now is well, it's a little bit too late because I can't really do a news update video on this because I think it's a short-term event, but there's an event going on in Pokemon Go right now. Grass-type Pokemon are a lot more common. And this is kind of funny. It comes immediately after our Chikorita nest in the uptown area of King Square, the park, has become a Kabuto nest. But I've already gotten all the candy I need for evolving a Chikorita into a Meganium. I regained my senses. Good for you. Never give up hope. Another Great Ball. That's some cash right there. Dragonite? Why are they all up here? What is... Now, we saw 4 encounters, right? Diglett, Venomoth, the Hypno, and Dragonite. And level 27. Can we paralyze you with Body Slam? That'd be swell. Agility Leer. Alright, I see what you're doing. Paralyzed. So let's go ahead and let's do the double slap. It connects. It's a knockout. Not bad, Jiggles, our fairy type, so to speak, getting the knockout on Dragonite 5 generations early? Either way, very cool stuff. Another Chandler sends in a Kabutops. Now, speaking of which, our grass type, I just said Chikorita evolved. The Chikorita nest became a Kabuto nest. Who wants to take this one out? We'll go to Guar. And I'm now getting enough candy to evolve an eventual Kabuto into my own Kabutops from the main series playthrough, such as, Sun and Moon right now, because he is currently sitting in there, waiting for his chance to shine in some Wi-Fi battling. It's very cool, but what's kind of weird is this new grass event. Grass-type Pokemon are more common. There's Chikorita everywhere in this town, and probably in your town as well if you play Pokemon Go also. Grass types are just so prominent in every area right now. I fell to evil spirits despite my training. That's terrible. You gotta train harder. Do or do not. There is no evil spirit possession. We're gonna that experience right out of you. Paralyze him with Body Slam, full paralysis. We're going to double... Well, okay then. I mean... We'll still get the experience, though. And we have that Purify Protected Zone right up there. We can just heal all this off. We don't need to waste any items. As Jiggles has level 31. Not bad. Alright, who wants the next level? We haven't used Medusa lately. Let's let Medusa lead the way for now. We're gonna go up here, heal up, get that paralysis off of Jiggles, and head up to the next floor. How many more trainers are there to go? Because we can probably make it to just before the ghost, I'm thinking. Seriously, why is there nothing but Did it randomize every floor? I wonder if that's a thing. Because these could be like the Ghastlies of this one floor, right? I don't know. Maybe they have randomized every single floor of the tower. Yeah, these have to be the Ghastly. And we weren't seeing any down below, so... Anyway, back to what I was talking about. You can't Thunder Wave Medusa! You silly Dragonite. But yeah, grass Pokemon are everywhere. I now have enough candy, of course, already to evolve into a Meganium, but if I didn't, I could get a lot more now. And I finally got enough Sunkern to choose one of my main Pokemon, Sunflora, eventually, and get so many more candies there. One of the biggest things that I was having a problem with was getting enough candy to power up... Stop missing Rock Throw! What? Getting enough candy to power up Benedict, our Exeggutor. Critical hit kind of makes up for some of those misses, not all of them though. And I can now get all sorts of candy for Benedict. Of course, thing is, I've already powered him up as much as I'm going to for the time being. I'm confused, like, maybe the top... Hang on. Maybe the bottom floor has different encounters than the top floors? Actually, that might be a thing. I've heard that Haunter, I believe, is more common towards the top of the tower. Maybe that's what's going on. So halfway up, maybe the encounter rates changes and they count it as two different areas. That being the case, should this be considered a new area for a capture? Of course, it's too late. I already have knocked out my first encounter. I ain't giving you that. I ain't giving you the satisfaction of reading that out loud to my audience. I did it back in blue. That's all you're getting. Did I do it back in blue? Magikarp. How much does a bind do? Nothing. Magikarp is immune to bind. Interesting. What's also interesting is this thing should have evolved by now. Too bad. Yeah, I'm pretty sure when I did the randomizer, I said this before, but I said it that all Pokemon of level 50 or higher would be like, no, sorry, 40 or higher would be full evolution. Hey, Jolteon! Oh, I've seen a lot of you going through my Pokemon Yellow playthrough on, not playthrough, but on the Virtual Console. Of course, my rival in that, Gary, did have Jolteon. Took a while for the legendary birds to be able to overpower that thing, but we got there eventually. Alright, level 31 for Medusa. Last Pokemon is going to be Dragonair. What's with all your dragon types here? I'm just going to dig you. I don't think you can handle that. You can't wrap me, I'm underground. And that's a wrap for Ooh, we lived it. You can't Thunder Wave me, I'm made of ground. I'm going to wrap you up with a Bind attack. Does Bind have more base power than Wrap? I don't know, because like I always wondered, why are there two moves like that? In fact, there's Fire Spin, and there's Clamp. And is there another water type? Yeah, Whirlpool. Why are there so many like water type multi-hit moves like that? I don't know. Of course, Whirlpool didn't come in until Gen 2. Roan! I feel anemic and weak. Oh, you do need blood. You need a transfusion. Got a max ether. Will that help? But for the time being, I'm gonna go one more battle. I was about to save it up, but I was like, no, wait, there's a bit of a time lap when I had to let the cat out of the room, so kiki, gonna take this channeler out. We're almost at the top of the tower. We're gonna get to see the ghost in the next episode. What's it gonna be? Watch it actually be a ghost type. That'd be kind of cool. Uh-oh. Ditto. The bane of my Sun and Moon existence. I want it. I'm curious. Can you transform if I'm underground? That's not fair. I wasn't there. Not that it's a really big problem, like I'm switching to something super effective against you. In fact, I am super effective against you. That's kind of scary, because you're super effective against me. Rock Throw will be super effective on Gary. The only one that's not weak to some of its moves, well, Jiggles for one, but he is not very offensive against it. There's only two moves are normal. Going into Guar. I was afraid you were going to do that. But how much can you really do to me? So, alright, we're going to low kick, not miss, super effective, and the knockout. That was kind of scary. We are in a scary tower, though, so I guess that kind of makes sense. Alright, Chandler is defeated. Key! What's with you and your keys? What's going on here? You can use your keys or something. Okay, we're going to save the game now. I guess we're at time. So, I want to say thanks for watching today's episode of our Pokemon Yellow Randomized Nuzlocke, and either before or after this, I'm not sure when they're going to publish, but you probably have seen the Pokemon TCG Guardians Rising Pokemon TCG Online battle video featuring the Guardians Rising cards. I think that's what I'm trying to say, but anyway, I have done some good recording, and I might be jinxing it, but I think the recordings were okay this time around for our online Pokemon TCG footage, so watch for that on the channel. If it hasn't already been uploaded, it'll be uploaded later on today, and that is about it. So I want to say thanks for watching today's video. Of course, if you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down below, and leave any comments you want to say on the future of the video. I have asked a question. We've seen that Mewtwo is located on the route south of Pallet Town, but we don't know if it's a surfing encounter or a grass encounter. And Robert, one of our viewers, who I mentioned earlier, did say that I should fish for it, but I'm pretty sure the Pokedex doesn't show me where Pokemon can be caught using the fishing rod. In fact, I can almost guarantee that, because I was looking for Poliwag in yellow. Poliwag does not show up in the Pokedex. It says area unknown. But when I fished in some ponds, I found Poliwag. So I'm fairly certain if it shows a route in the Pokedex, it is not... It's not a fishing encounter. It is either surfing or water. So, who was it? Someone left a comment saying that I should go for the surfing encounter. I'm going to do a little name drop right here as I look at Pokemon Go and see there's a couple Bulbasaur in my neighborhood. That's kind of cool. But it was Daniel Castillo. Or Castillo? I might be completely butchering that, but they say surfing encounter for the Mewtwo. So that's one vote for surfing. If you want to see a surf encounter or grass encounter for a chance to get a Mewtwo at some point, just leave that in a comment down below which one you vote for. Anyway, if you want to see some more episodes of Pokemon Yellow, of course, as always, check that description for a link to the full playlist, and you can check out some other videos that I have done in the outro. Links to the videos will be there, plus a link to subscribe onto the channel if you're not currently subscribed for some daily Pokemon content. such as Pokemon TCG Online, Pokemon Yellow Randomized Nuzlocke. We got some Sun and Moon content also going on as well, and weekly Pokemon TCG news video update not just TCG, Pokemon news update video thingies, sometimes bi-weekly if there's not much to mention, and as I mentioned, Pokemon Go as well. And with that, we are now done. I'm going to go and relax for the day. It's been kind of a long day, and I am tired. So thanks once again for watching today's video. Professor Chaz is signing off, and as always, I'll catch you next time.